to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr with Doris Burke on our sideline. Earlier this season, it was Sacramento coming away with the loss in this matchup against San Antonio. They'll be trying to turn things around and climb out of a hole down 2-0 in this season series.
Well, they were in foul trouble throughout that game, guys. Made things awfully hard on themselves as a result.
Yeah, it forced them to go much deeper into their rotation than they would have liked to, and that's always tough.
Let's go, you're up. My time.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers.
And the glaring factor for me in that loss was the poor rebound. They got destroyed on the glass.
Yeah, they were outworked. I mean, it's plain and simple. To rebound the ball, you got to work. You got to do your work early. You got to be physical. You got to go after the ball, and you can't give up. And they just didn't work hard enough.
Duncan with a screen on Collins. Leonard with no one around. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Well, Tony Parker, next one. Steve, when he gets in the lane, he is dynamite.
And he draws fouls at a very high rate for a point guard. He's so good at initiating contact and then forcing the officials to make a call. And what that does, it gets you free points. It also allows you to set up your defense at the other end.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Big Daddy. Elbow shot is on the way. Here's Cousins. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Cousins has got his first bucket in this one. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. Screen by Duncan. Off the pick. Ginobili misses.
And Parker really is great from mid-range and in his three-point shooting. A little bit more inconsistent. Some seasons he's shot in the high 30s from out there. Others it's only been in the 20s. But it may be a shot he turns to as he loses some of that elite elusive quickness.
Like the defense kind of backed off and then he took advantage.
1:36 left to play here in the first. Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
He told me he's wary about how they'll contend with DeMarcus Cousins inside. He said he's a beast in there, no doubt about it. Size, length, strength, and a ton of skill. The talent is really off the charts with him. And guys, he knows it won't be easy to muscle Cousins away from the rim, but he said that's what they've got to find a way to do. It won't be easy.
Thanks, Doris. And some changes here for the Kings. Carl Landry's checked in for Cousins. Ray McCallum comes in for Stauskas. And Sessions subbed in for Darren Collison. The Spurs also changing it up. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for Duncan. Ellenella comes in for Leonard. And it's Green and for Manu Ginobili.
And as much as we talk about Parker offensively, he's also a solid defender. Never one to gamble for steals, but considering his offensive load, he remains steady at the other end of the floor.
Oh, here's Parker. 11 points for him in that last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
You know what was great too, Kevin, was the way he balanced hitting his own shots and making plays for others. Back and forth we go. That basket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Here's Gay. 17 points for him last game against Memphis.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
They set the screen. Splitter kicks to Bellinelli. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
It's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's McCallum. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but a smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. And they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one falls for McCallum. San Antonio making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one. The Spurs have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Outside, Green. To the right side. Bellinelli with the three. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Oh, what a three at the horn. They end the quarter on a high note. What a big shot.
I'll say that'll put a little bounce in their step coming back out of this break.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And take a look at that.
Difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
The Kings trailed by 5.
You know, the Spurs, because of their way of conducting business and their low-key personality, have never really been ratings darlings for the NBA, despite being considered and respected as a model franchise in the league. The team's color of silver and black, I think, fits their style. Not really flashy or gaudy, but does point out their business-like approach, how precise they play and how much they win.
Big Daddy, he's in at the 4 spot. Sessions out there with McCallum, and there's Carl Andrew, and it's Gay in a small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Here's Big Daddy. That ball, great assist by Ramon Sessions. Big Daddy's got his second basket of the night.
And you look at the Spurs' lack of branding, if you will. It starts from the top down, from Coach Popovich to Tim Duncan. They don't court media attention. They're close to the vest, all business, all about winning.
Now, here's Green. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 6 to shoot. Splitter uses the glass to finish the layup. Splitter's got the lead up to 5 now for San Antonio. The Kings shooting about 42% so far. And the Spurs look for a certain kind of player, Clark. I know you're interested in this. The players they get are uninterested in the spotlight. Pop calls them guys that have gotten over themselves.
That's a great way to phrase it, because they're others focused, not self-focused. And that's something that really lends itself well in a culture which glamorizes the I and not the group. And you can see it in the Spurs. They are all about business and all of the extras to them. They're interested in winning and having fun and enjoying each other, and that's why they're a championship organization and team.
That's a good blueprint.
Yes, it is.
And so here's Sacramento after the basket by San Antonio. Collison the pass to Sessions. Here's Cousins. Will not go. This is off the front eye. San Antonio leading by 5. Mills with it. Picked up by Collison. Mills dishes to Ginobili. Passes it to Mills. Back to Ginobili. Duncan with his screen on Sessions. Here's Ginobili. Rebounded by Big Daddy.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Now, here's Collison. He had 10 points in the win against Memphis.
He put a lot of pressure on his opponent defensively, too. He had 3 steals in that game.
Here's Stauskas. It's a 5-point game. Shot is off. Here in the second quarter, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Ginobili kicks to Mills. Screen by Duncan. Shot's good by Mills. And now a 7-point Spurs lead.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
On Manu Ginobili in the final year of his 2-year contract extension with the Spurs, Steve, and some speculate that he may retire after this season.
Yeah, fantastic career for Ginobili. You know what I think, Kevin? I think Ginobili, Parker, Duncan, and Popovich should all just walk away right now. Just, go away together, and this has nothing to do with me coaching the Warriors. Nothing to do with me at all. This is about them. They've earned this. Walk away now, guys. Just leave.
I hear some admiration, but I also hear some sarcasm in here, too, from my partner.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Got to find something, you're right. Collison, the pass possessions, looking to end the drought. Not as good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Big Daddy.
I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kick-out's the only choice.
Some changes for Sacramento. Thompson comes in for Big Daddy, and it's Evans in for Sessions. Parker's checked in for San Antonio. I think Doris Burke. Second quarter ends in a tight one. It's the Spurs up 2. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Tony Parker. And Tony, a lot of tough play out there in that first half. How would you describe this game so far?
A lot of intensity, very physical. We played pretty well, but I'm not very happy the way we finished the first half. We had a good lead, and they came back on us, so in the second half we have to do it again.
Tony, thank you so much. Kevin, a guy who's never satisfied.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this one.
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game, but remember, this is our house. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. And I want us pounding the offensive glass in this half. If that means sacrificing a fast break or two, so be it. It'll be worth it. We've been treading water for too long in this game and letting them hang around. Let's get this going. Get fired up.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. And so it's San Antonio with it. On the floor for San Antonio. In the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. Leonard and Duncan are the pair at forward. And it's Splitter in at the 5 down low. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Where was he going with that?
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Right wing for the lead. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. This game for the Kings, they picked up the W against Memphis.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Collison dishes to Gay, a 17-footer. That falls. Great assist by Jaron Collison. 6 points for Gay.
You know, the Spurs culture really an example for the entire league, and you have to give a lot of credit to head coach Greg Popovich. He demands accountability and execution while at the same time balancing that with a really great sense of humor and an authentic interest in his players as people, and that goes a long way. And he's got a great leadership team around him. They've been a terrific trio for almost 2 decades.
defensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Coach Greg Popovich really gets to know his players and his coaches, Steve. The staff goes on a retreat every offseason where they hang out, watch tape, and brainstorm ideas.
Yeah, I actually attended one of those off-season retreats a few summers back, and it was fascinating watching tape with the entire staff, talking about their team. What a great experience.
Collison kicks to Gay. Here's Big Daddy. It's hauled in by Ginobili.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Splitter passes to Parker. He feeds it to Splitter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Duncan with the bucket.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Here's Big Daddy. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Tim Duncan picks one up. The Kings have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. He's off on the first. Sacramento making a switch here. Sessions is checked in. Then for the Spurs. Joseph, he's checked in for Ginobili. That's Mills in for Tony Parker. Good on the second free throw.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
San Antonio trailing here. Duncan with a screen on Collison. For the lead. Mills can't hit.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Patty Mills was one of the first indigenous Australians to play in the NBA. Trained at the same Australian Institute of Sport to help develop Andrew Bogut. He played his college ball at St. Mary's in the Bay Area and has really developed into a nice backup point guard.
6 on the shot clock. Leonard attacking on target from 13 feet. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, very competitive action. I agree with you, Parker. This one could come down to the last few minutes the way it looks.
Here's Big Daddy. Shot no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The feed to Leonard. 1:29 left to play here in the third. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Kawhi Leonard has been talked about and mentioned as the future of this San Antonio Spurs team. 23 years old is all he is, and already a great defender and a much improved shooter from his days at San Diego State.
For Kawhi Leonard, we know about his defense, but you think, Steve, he can become a go-to offensive player?
Oh, he's going to need to. Yep. You need better looks than that.
Him more of a burden last year offensively. They started to give him more and more looks.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Tony Parker. And Tony, there was an intensity to the way this team played. Were you guys amped up?
We were motivated tonight. You know, today we want a mission. We want to make a statement, and we played great basketball, great ball movement. Everybody wasn't selfish. We shot the ball a lot better, and we played great defense.
Statement delivered, mission accomplished. Nice win, Tony. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve, and Doris, and the rest of the crew, Kevin Harlan saying see you next time.